With Winterfest now over, we are now inside of Fortnite 2026 with a lot of new updates to look forward to this year, including this storyline, which is actually insane. We're going to be going over everything that we know about so far, as well as how to get a load of free rewards and much more that you guys do not want to miss out on. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into it. So with Winterfest now over, you would have been able to claim all of your Winterfest presents, including both free skins, being the Glacier Dummy skin and the Cheek skin. I can't lie, I completely forgot to log into Fortnite and claim my Cheek skin, so I don't have it. If we go to my Winterfest cabin, you guys are going to be able to see the Cheeks present is, well, it's been returned to Lieutenant Winter's sack. This may have happened to some of you guys, and if it has, you guys do not need to worry, because Fortnite is going to be giving out the presents that you guys did miss in a new update, which is actually quite cool, because a lot of people did miss out on a lot of free rewards this Winterfest because simply the presents didn't stack. It was a very silly change from them, but they will be giving out all of the presents for free, so we're just going to have to wait for it. But not to worry though, because our next update is just around the corner, and I'm going to be going over everything. Upon logging in though, if you guys were an OG and you guys do have the Katsune backbling from Season X, you will have been given the Katsune sidekick for completely free. It's pretty cool, I can't lie, because that does mean if we get any other of these pets as sidekicks, so I really do want the Kaya one, if we get the Ohms Perch as a sidekick, if we get any single one of these as a sidekick, we'll be getting them all for completely free, which is pretty cool, bro. I imagine we'll be getting Grogu very soon, because that will be absolutely amazing. But the brand new update is confirmed to be coming out on January the 9th. I am very excited for this, which was also confirmed in the game by the Superstars page. If you guys go to passes section and you guys go all the way to the bonus rewards, you guys can see here on the second page, unlocked on January the 9th, which confirms our next update is on January the 9th, which is in 6 days time. But the coolest part about these bonus styles is they are on every single skin. You guys can see here, you guys can scroll through the skins. The first one we have here, which you guys can go to page 2, we have this. The second one, we have these as well. We have 3 styles for each skin inside of this battle pass, including the Dark Voyager, which is going to be absolutely amazing. We have no idea what they're going to be looking like, but I imagine they're going to be pretty cool. Remember, I am gifting 5 lucky subscribers every single day the brand new Chapter 7 battle pass, and it is absolutely insane. So if you guys do want this for free, make sure you guys do smash a like on the video, subscribe with all notifications turned on, and leave a comment with your epic ID name down below in the comment section below. And of course, if you guys are picking this up for yourself, please do consider popping in my support creator code Apple1, as it does help out the channel an absolute ton. We actually do have new leaks on the South Park collab. Yes, it is coming into the game, I'm not joking, and it's actually going to be having a mini pass. We haven't had a mini pass in a very long time. I imagine it's going to be getting an updated UI like everything else that happened this chapter, and the skins are going to be insane. They're going to be in mechs because obviously they're too small of characters, just like Morty was, which is awesome. We also do have a premium tier, which you guys can get a better skin. I'm guessing it's going to be Kenny, because he's actually going to come onto the island as a brand new mythic boss, which is going to be pretty cool. You can turn into Kenny. It's going to be insane. As we know though, in the last update they added the Winterfest update, but they also moved the Voyager's cradle above a POI and renamed it called Lethal Labs above the 0 point shard. This is key for the storyline, because as we know, this season restarted the storyline with the 7 returning, with the Foundation coming back this season. They won't all release this season, but right now the Order is on the island by the Area 51 looking for her sister. She arrived in a 7 Meteor, which is actually pretty cool, I can't lie. You can also hear her transmission logs here, which do sound pretty cool.
I was scanning the aftermath of the battle for Reality 783 when I picked up a distress signal sent by Agent Jones. It's been a while. He and I have a lot to catch up on. Whatever's going on, odds are the 0 point is involved. Initial scans show this place has an intense concentration of 0 point energies.
But over at the Area 51 base, you may be wondering what this is. Well, it is a base for the last reality. If you guys do remember from all the way back in Chapter 3, we were sent to the Seven's home for the whole chapter, and this chapter we are now on the last reality's home, which is why the main villain is already on the island. It makes a lot of sense, and I can't lie, this is absolutely amazing. The main villain is obviously the Dark Voyager, whose reality has been redacted, which means he belongs to nowhere, and that makes him very dangerous because he doesn't care. And we got front row seats to see how dangerous he was after he shot down the battle bus on day 1. Bro, he doesn't care. He's going to wreak havoc on the island, which then followed by a recap of the 0 point's whole history of the 7, the Imagined Order, what's happened in the past. It's actually a really cool cutscene, but this is key for the next update, because in the files it has been found that we're going to be rebuilding the 0 point shard after shard, but the problem is we only have 1 shard. We have no idea where the other shards are. But that's not all, because if we also take a look at the 0-hour event, there was a transmission sent by the last reality that only showed for a split second with a load of cube glyphs, which has now been confirmed to be the last reality's language, but it was also decoded for a split second as well, which you guys can see here, all of the transmission logs that have been decoded. It says, we've been on the base reality for 8 years. The base reality. I am very excited to know what this means. It also says that the learning phase has been completed and they are decommissioning the anomaly containment protocol and decommissioning the dark presence, which means the dark presence was working for the last reality all along, and someone even more powerful has been pulling the strings. This is very, very cool. It looks like the dark presence wasn't working alone and he was actually working for someone, which is pretty amazing. There are suspicions that he was working for the Dark Voyager, but I highly doubt the Dark Voyager is like the big bad boss, bro. He's only quite small. But they also say near the end, we are beginning phase 2, executing program, which means we are now in the middle of phase 2. Well, the start of phase 2 really, because the chapter's only really started, with the Dark Voyager potentially being in control, like I just said. So this chapter storyline is going to be absolutely crazy. It turns out all of the last 8 to 7 years was a learning phase. It was a long learning phase, but now we're in phase 2, and I can't lie, this is absolutely amazing. With our next update kickstarting it, with us reconstructing the 0 point, the brand new crew pack is actually now available. Well, it's been available for 4 days, but I'm only making the video now, being Gale, and I can't lie, the skin is really, really cool. So if you guys are a part of the crew pack, make sure you guys do log in and play with this skin, because it's super amazing. Our next Icon Series skin has just been potentially teased. On the 30th of December, Conor McGregor posted this video on X, Instagram, Snapchat, literally everywhere, of his son playing Fortnite, and he added Fortnite themselves, which could potentially indicate that he's going to be our next Icon Series skin. This would be insane, bro. Getting Conor McGregor inside of Fortnite would probably be one of the coolest skins we've ever gotten. You guys can see they're playing the new season in the sandbox. I can't lie, this is actually a really, really cool teaser. So if you guys do want Conor McGregor to come into Fortnite, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button and like this short if you guys want to stay up to date with all of the brand new Fortnite leaks. And so what you guys want to do is you want to actually go over to the Xbox website and create a brand new account for completely free. You then want to go onto your Epic Games website and link your new Xbox account to the main account you play Fortnite on. Once you've done this, you want to go over to the Xbox website and subscribe to the Xbox Game Pass Ultimates for only $1. It is literally $1, and you get all of the crew pack benefits, which means you get the battle passes plus the V-Bucks, which is pretty crazy, I can't lie. You then want to head over to the Xbox Cloud Gaming and sign into Fortnite to claim your rewards, being the battle passes and the V-Bucks. If you guys don't have an Xbox, if you guys do have an Xbox, just sign in on the brand new account. Once you've loaded in, you'll be able to see your purchased items are redeemed, and you then have a 1,500 extra V-Bucks, and you then have 1 month to complete the battle pass. If you guys don't really care about the battle pass and just want the V-Bucks, you guys can cancel your subscription straight away. Hanzo's official hairpiece was added into the game files this update, which you guys can see it here. It's pretty interesting. LEGO uses the hairpiece for only Hanzo, which means that he is definitely coming into the game. And it was also used on an early version of a Fortnite LEGO skin, then removed it and then re-added it again in the previous update. So this is actually going to be really amazing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about an Overwatch x Fortnite collab. I know a lot of people do play Overwatch. I've never played it, but I can imagine so many people are excited for this. But on Christmas Day, the Fortnite servers went down on Christmas Day. It couldn't have been any worse. And after opening all of the presents, you guys can now unlock all of the free rewards, which is actually really, really cool. You get the Glacier dummy skin and also the cheek skin. You will be getting compensated for the servers going down on Christmas Day with a brand new 50th bonus present hitting the Winterfest cabin in a few days time, just before the event does end. So we're going to have to wait and see what that is, potentially a V-Bucks reward or even a brand new free skin. So make sure you guys do subscribe to find out. With the release of the LEGO Ninjago collab, players have been wondering where the rest of the skins are, because, well, we've only got 3 inside of the game, but the rest of them will be arriving in waves, which wave 2 will roll out throughout Winterfest, releasing Master Wu, which you guys can see in this leaked image. The skin will have this design, and I can't lie, this skin is amazing. I am so excited to get my hands on this skin. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I am very, very excited for it, bro. We're going to be getting a lot more LEGO Ninjago skins hit the item shop, so make sure you guys do not miss out on them.